update with the mayor and Kyle Johansson. You know, it's my wife and I grabbed a bite to eat a little earlier today and took a quick walk up Court Street to get that bite to eat. And while it was kind of spitting a little bit, it still was really, really comfortable, Kyle. And, you know, do we have more of that in store?
Yes, we do. So we got today showers, high of 73. Tonight we got rain overnight or possibly some strong severe storms can come in after midnight. Some of these storms could be very large hail, energy winds, and tornadoes. The time of these tornado threat, it can be from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So charge your devices if you can as possible, but a good sign is that we're not supposed to get the size of that hail that they had in Texas yesterday. That was the size as the palm of your hand, which is 5.5 inches in diameter. So that's like 2.5 inches away from the biggest hailstorm ever recorded in United States history. It's hail size of 8 inches in Vivian, South Dakota, a size of a volleyball. So that can weigh up to like 4 ounces. And Thursday we got morning clouds followed by afternoon sun, high of 62, low of 39. Good Friday, mostly sunny, high of 71, low of 50. Saturday, morning clouds followed by afternoon sunny skies, high of 64, low of 33. Easter Sunday, sunny skies to partly cloudy skies, high of 54, low of 40. Monday, few showers, high of 51, low of 37. Next Tuesday, partly cloudy, high of 50, low of 34. Next Wednesday, high of 58, low of 41, partly cloudy. Next Thursday, partly cloudy, high of 65, low of 42. And the Earth Day parade, it'll be beautiful and decently warm weather than we expected to have. We got partly cloudy skies. Rain percentages is down to a 5% and high of 69, low of 42.
Nice.
In COVID cases in Ohio, we are still seeing our dropping cases in Ohio still, as we are seeing the cases are still dropping, but Dr. Fauci is warning us by the time we get to the fall, we could see another wave of COVID cases, but not like we had this past winter because we are near the 69.1% mark of herd humidity. So we need like 6 to 10% herd. 6 to 10% more to go till we get out of the whole pandemic itself. And they are now monitoring not only the BA2, which is the dominant strain, but they are now tracking the same kind of Omicron, but it's called the Omicron XE. It's kind of like the BA2, but it's actually the vaccines are working against it too. And Dr. Fauci was saying it'll be more likely that everybody can get their booster for all ages maybe by next fall of 2023. And then FDA supposed to be meeting on Monday, the 7th, whatever Monday that is, the 18th, for ages 2 months to 4-year-olds, and they only need for one single shot only from Pfizer and Moderna, and it's actually stronger, and they just need one shot, and they won't have to get their booster till the spring of 2023. So that's a good sign. In sports, we got softball Friday, 3 o'clock, Good Friday, be there. It's also got volleyball that night. It's free, no tickets allowed, 7 p.m. Spring volleyball game. Then we got the spring sale, spring game Saturday, 1 p.m. Track and field, 10 a.m. Cherry Blossom Invitational. Doubleheader softball Saturday. Then we got the Race for a Reason next weekend, and as well baseball and softball. And we got the Superhero 5K at Richmond Avenue Park on May 14th. I'll be there. Jenny Stotts texted me on Monday or whatever day that was sent out. Rufus will be there. I'll be there. And they'll have all kinds of activities, cone ice, bounce house, face paint, and etc. We got a couple more baseball games, softball games at home after that, and then we got Copperheads about a month and a half away. And guess this, we are about 4.5 months away to the start of OU football season starting up again.
Yeah. This is that time of year, Kyle, you know, when there's just so many things coming at us, you know, that people can engage in. Mm-hmm. The 18th of this month is Earth Day. There will be a celebration then on the 22nd.
The Green Hall, yes.
Is the parade.
I'll be there. You'll be there. Rufus will be there.
We'll all be there.
Mm-hmm. From noon to 12:45.
And as you just indicated, Race for a Reason is coming up as well. And that's on the 23rd. Mm-hmm. It's... I have gotten so many invites to so many different things of late. It's just like, you know, my head's going to explode. Tonight's a pretty important thing. Mm-hmm. Tonight at the community center from 4:30 to 7:30 is the open house to look at the fire station plans. Here you're looking at the artist rendering off of Stimson Avenue for the fire station. Again, still under design, but it's a real compact site for that fire station, the headquarters building. And we really are encouraging people to come down. The other thing that's really important, we talked about this last Wednesday, is the response times from the various locations that have been explored, that have been reviewed. And Paul Logue did a lot of work into looking at how the response times would change from one location to the next to include the current location. And so that'll be data that is presented this evening as well. So again, Community Center tonight, the 13th of April, 4:30 to 7 p.m. in the Community Center. I believe this will probably be in the activity rooms, A, B, and C area, but shouldn't be too tough to find. So please come and join us. Spring Cleanup Week, and I've got a proclamation that speaks to Athens Beautification Month, which this is that month. So during this week, residents are able to place unlimited bags of trash out during their recycling and trash pickup days, and I know we're halfway through the week. Today was my day on the south side of the city to where trash and recycling was picked up. But again, you can put out as many bags as possible. Now, if you have large items that you're going to put out, just remember that special haul fee does apply, and that is $15.75 per cubic yard. So as an example, a lazy boy chair is probably a cubic yard, or a sofa might be a couple cubic yards. I don't know, but just keep that in mind, that if you have larger items to get rid of, that there will be that special haul. But again, if you just got a bunch of bags of trash, things that have been collecting in your garage or whatever, take advantage of this. And then you can also use the dumpster that's down at the service garage. Service garage hours are 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. There is no charge for that. Again, that's at 387 West State Street. I call it the service garage, as does a lot of other people, but that can be used for scrap metal and trash at the service garage. So please take advantage of it. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer to use that. Arts, Parks, and Rec Department, a lot of things going on. First off, the restrooms have been open and functional, operational since the 7th. And just as a reminder to everybody that all parks restrooms are open, the fountains have all been turned on. So know that is in place. The recreational co-ed Saturday morning league with games played at a decent pace for people ranging in age from 16 to over 65 years of age. The league runs 70-minute games with teams of 9 versus 9 with keepers. So take advantage of that. This is kind of cool. I was unaware of this. Registration is in person at the community center, and the season is April 30th through July 30th, so a long-running season. So take place with that, and the games will be on Saturdays, and there's also they are determined by the Athens, Ohio Soccer Organization, AOSO. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact them at pkokgh@gmail.com. Again, that's pkokgh@gmail.com to get more info on the recreational Saturday morning league for people 16 to 65. You know what? Why stop at 65? Over 65, whatever your age is. I can only hope that I'm playing soccer, and know this, I'm not a soccer player, but it'd be cool to be able to play soccer until I'm 90, if I can live that long. Some upcoming meetings to be aware of. The Athens Municipal Arts Commission, they will be meeting, I believe that's this evening. That'll be from 5:30 to 7:30 at Arts West, as usual. Shade Tree Commission will be meeting tomorrow evening. That will be, help me out, Scott, I believe that's here in council chambers, right here. That's at 7 to 8:30 p.m. And City Council, as usual, it'll be Monday, April 18th, here in Council Chambers at 7 p.m. Some other things, just to mention real quick, this is International Week. It started with the International Street Fest that took place on East Union in between Court and College. Actually, even further than that, it went all the way down to College Terrace. And it was a really, as wacky as the weather was, it was well attended, a lot of great food, a lot of great information for people. But that there are events that will continue on through this week. I know that the Botswana delegation is here from the University of Botswana. I had the great fortune of having lunch with them. I believe it was Monday, and I will be attending a meeting right after this to go and meet with the delegation at a reception in Baker Center with, again, the Botswana delegation. The American Asian Pacific Islander group is having several events. I believe there's one tomorrow evening, which is a keynote speaker who will be speaking. That too will be in Baker Center. So, but just keep in mind, there's a lot of really cool things going on with International Week throughout the entire week. So keep your eyes and ears open. Probably looking at the Ohio University Multicultural Center. I'm sure that they blast that out on their Facebook page as well as on their calendar all the time. So keep those things in mind. Another thing, last week I attended an event with Senator Sherrod Brown where he was doing a listening tour when it came to this idea of having the Chillicothe VA hospital moved to Dayton. And one of the things that really troubles me about that is that for a lot of our veterans here that already would have to travel an hour and 10 minutes to get to the VA hospital in Chillicothe, that it would double that travel time to get to the proposed relocation in Dayton. I encourage people, if you find this as troubling as I do, to reach out to our state electeds and voice your concern. If you do find that concerning, me being a retired veteran, I do see a high level of concern over the loss of a facility that quite honestly, a lot of veterans felt it safe and a great place to seek treatment. Things have certainly improved at the Chillicothe VA over years. Part of that listening tour, we were hearing that from veterans who said, years ago they felt differently, but currently the VA in Chillicothe has become a trusted place that they go. And again, I know there's a lot of veterans from our southeastern quadrant of the state, further away from Chillicothe, further east, if you will, that find that asset a place that still an hour and 10-minute commute, but one that they're willing to take because they feel that the value add of the VA hospital in Chillicothe is certainly worth it. But it becomes questionable when it keeps moving further and further to the west. The last thing that I have for today is I've got a proclamation to read recognizing this as Athens Beautification Month. Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas the City of Athens has a responsibility to protect the public health, safety, and well-being of its citizens and to protect and enhance the quality of its environment. And whereas the City of Athens works in partnership with Keep Southeast Ohio Beautiful and its affiliate partners to protect and enhance the quality of our environment. And whereas the City of Athens recognizes Athens Beautification Month, held in partnership with Ohio University, and grants as official Great American Cleanup events recognized nationally by Keep America Beautiful. And whereas this initiative has previously engaged over 900 participants who volunteer approximately 3,000 hours, volunteer hours, to collect bags of trash, debris from the city and state roadways, remove graffiti from sites, and plant flowers. And whereas the City of Athens supports the efforts of Keep Southeast Ohio Beautiful, and this community initiative as an important program of litter prevention, recycling, and neighborhood improvements. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson of the great city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim April of 2022 as Athens Beautification Month, and call on all citizens of Athens, the businesses, civic groups, government agencies, and others to join and work together to demonstrate their environmental stewardship and pride during this time and throughout the year. I should also add to that, some of the great things that have come from Keep Southeast Ohio Beautiful are the cigarette butt bins that are up on Court Street, which, the more I walk around on Court Street and see that we have a lot more cigarette butt bins that are on our lampposts in the uptown area, and then I look down at the ground and noticeably there are far fewer cigarette butts that we see on the sidewalks than we have before. That too is a great example of the pride that we are taking in keeping our uptown, our whole community, not just the uptown area, the whole community clean and beautiful, as we should. We need to be good stewards of our environment, right?
Yes.
The climate, as you continually report out, the
getting
craziness
worse.
that we're seeing, it is getting worse. So Kyle, thank you, as usual. This is close to 2.5 years that you've been doing this with me.
Yep. More than 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years on August 16th.
August 16th. That's coming up quick too. But let's slow things down. I want to enjoy summer.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kyle, and thank you to all of you tuning in again to the Weekly Update with the Mayor. And please join us next week for the next episode of the Weekly Update with